Hello there, how are you all? Welcome back to the channel. My name's John and the channel is John in the Philippines, and I'm escaping the rat race, or I did escape it as best as I can. Anyway, I've got 7 pieces of advice to give you today if you're thinking of moving to the Philippines, or any other foreign country for that matter, you know, because we all have our quirks, don't we? Anyway, what I'm doing today is I'm walking with the wife. We're having a walk up the mountain road, just a bit of fitness, keep ourselves fit and healthy, because we're both getting on a bit. Anyway, number 1, don't pretend to be somebody else. It's not worth it. You're going to meet a lot of people on your travels if you do go traveling abroad and living abroad or whatever, you know, but it's no good you going and meeting people, because you'll meet a lot of other foreigners and you say, oh, I own this, or I did that, you know, or I own this much, I've got 20 million, I've got this, because you'll just look like a fool. So it's no good trying to pretend to be somebody else. It's just not worth it, because at the end of the day, you know, the best way to always tell the truth is to never tell a lie, you know, and that's the way I look at it, because you've got to go on in life and you need friends when you're travelling abroad. Yeah, that is a must, you know, even if it's the local people or it's other foreigners. So just try to be yourself, you know, and get on with it. Number 2, don't be your own biggest critic. We all make mistakes, and it's no good saying to yourself, oh, I should have done this and I should have done that. If I'd have did this, this would have been right, you know, because I've made plenty of mistakes and I've had to forgive myself, because if I didn't, life wouldn't be worth living, would it? You know, take all the fun out of living. So, you know, don't criticise yourself too much. Give yourself a rest. You deserve it. And it's just one of those things. We all make mistakes, you know. Number 3, don't start a business. You're retired. You've come to enjoy yourself in your retirement, and if you start a business in another country, usually it will fail. And the reason is because there's so many different rules. I mean, it's like in the Philippines, I've got a 13A, yeah, because I'm married and I've got what they call a spousal visa for the Philippines. Yeah, I can start a business, but I won't, because if I do, how much profit are going to make? A £15 or 1,000 pesos a day? It's just not worth it, you know. And there's always somebody out there. If you open a good shop and it works, I'll guarantee you another one will open next door to do the same thing, and the door after that, because that's what it's like, you know. They like to think they're doing better, but they're not. And everybody will go. I've never seen a foreigner business yet that's survived in the Philippines. In other countries, yeah, if you go to Spain or whatever, you've got a good chance, but not if you go to other countries, you won't. Number 4, you must look after your health, because if you don't look after your health, you'll decline fast, and I mean fast. Because the one thing that you must do in retirement is either go to the gym, go walking. I mean, we go walking 6 times a week up the mountain hill, which is like a road through the jungle, and it's quite a steep hill, you know. And we keep fit, because if you don't, you'll decline fast. You won't last long. In fact, if you sit down on your ass all day doing nothing, I'll give you about 4 to 5 years. So get up off your ass, go for a walk, join a gym. It's only a couple of pence a month to join a gym. It's not a lot if you go to Southeast Asia, you know. Yeah, that's just another piece of advice. Number 5, don't buy things you don't need. You know, do you need a car? Not necessarily. Do you need a motorbike? Not necessarily. It's cheap enough to travel around by bus or trike. I mean, we've got a house, so we've got to have a car, you know, because we're always buying things like a ref or a new television or multiple things like that. And the need for a car is because if you buy things that you don't enjoy buying, well, you will enjoy buying it, but that's only at the point of sale. A couple of days afterwards, you'll think to yourself, why did I buy that? What a waste of time. I don't need it, really. I mean, I've done that many times. I don't know about you, but I have done it many times. Number 6, stop worrying. Leave all your worries behind where you come from, because if you keep worrying, that'll take years off your life too, and we don't want that, do we? Because you're retired and you want to make the most of your retirement. So yeah, stop worrying. If you keep on worrying about everything and everybody, I mean, yeah, you've got kids at home, obviously you've got toys at home, we always have, but it's no good worrying about them. Yeah, I know you're going to worry about your kids a bit, but they're big kids now. Let them get on with their own lives, let them sort it out themselves. And number 7, don't just sit in your house all day doing nothing. Get out, go for a trip. If you're in the Philippines or somewhere where there's an archipelago, or you could be in the Philippines, Nicaragua or Thailand, anywhere, get out, see what's going on in the world. You know, it's great to get out and meet new people, because if you don't, you're just going to stew in the house all day, sitting down watching television, and that's another thing that's going to affect your health. When you're retired, the whole thing is all about keeping your health going, because if you don't, you will suffer, and if you don't suffer, you'll need somebody who's going to look after you. And do you want to marry a girl just to look after you in later life? No, that's not just not right, you know. If you're lucky, you'll get 10 good years out of retirement, moving to another country, but you could be luckier and get 20 or even 30. It depends on what age you retire. I mean, I retired at 60, but I didn't come here until I was 63, and so I've been here, what, 4 years now coming on, and I'm really enjoying myself, I must admit. You know, I hope I'll get 10 years out of it. If I get 10 years, I'll be happy. So anyway, that's it. What I'd like to say is, anyway, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoy it, and if you like the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.